What's up everyone, back for another beer mail, and today I'll be unboxing a beer mail courtesy of a very good friend of mine and a former BeerTuber, Joe of the now defunct NEPA Beer Reviews. So huge thanks to him for these beers. Now, Joe has given me other beers that I have reviewed on the channel, including recently he gave me a mixed 4-pack of Human Robot beer, and they're out of Philadelphia, and most of it's been pretty good. I got a couple more, I believe, or maybe one more to review from them. But anyway, Joe has come to every single BeerTuber Palooza that we have put on so far, all three of them. And yeah, he's just a great dude. His wife Amanda is fantastic, and he's very generous. So recently, we have a little bit of a group chat amongst the BeerTuber people that go to BeerTuber Palooza. And Joe found an interesting beer and was like, "Hey, does anybody want any of this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I would love a 4-pack of it." So he actually sent me 2 4-packs. The other one is for another good friend of mine and a fellow BeerTuber, Mike, over at FLX Beer Reviews. And the beer is basically, let's put it this way. If you like this show, I've worn this hat before, maybe you don't see what it says up there. It says Letterkenny-inspired. So I love the Letterkenny TV show. In fact, I love Canadian comedies in general, going back to Strange Brew back in the day, The Kids in the Hall, Trailer Park Boys, and now Letterkenny. I just love Canadian comedies. And this beer has a saying from the show on it, and I needed a 4-pack. So anyway, hopefully it's good. Now, he did say he threw a couple extra beers in here for myself to perhaps share with the FLX boys. We will see, but I will move this off camera, and we will go through it. So I did not look in here at all, because again, I pretty much knew what he sent. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, what is that, pink, like bright pink wrapping paper. So we have a bunch of beer in here. Interesting how he packed this up. It's like a very, like, just flat, like, long box, but he was able to fit, it looks like, a lot of beer in here. Jeez. I think it was this much beer, honestly. Oh, this is going to tip over just because the box is so big. You need to grab it from this side. So, like I said, I think there's like, I'd say probably no more than a dozen beers in here. But yeah, anyway, talks amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Shout out to Mike. I said that in a live stream. He's like, "Wow, what a reference." And it was just random, but it was fantastic. So I think that's it as far as beers are in here. I'm just going to throw the box on the ground, and we're just going to start going and ripping these open. So great pack job by Joe. He asked me earlier today, he was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Did everything survive?" And I was like, "I think so." It wasn't leaking at all. So here's the beer. I got 8 of these. Again, 4 are for Mike, but this is from 3 Threes Brewing. 3 Threes Brewing, that's the name of it, out of Hamilton, New Jersey, and this is their Pitter Patter Pilsner. Enjoy cold after chorn. So Pitter Patter, let's get at her. If you guys watch the show, then you probably know that quote. I love Letterkenny. This is a fantastic label, and the fact that I have 4 of them, and I think ABV-wise, it's not that big of a beer, 5.5. So you're talking about a beer that I might be able to drink a couple in a day. So that's why I asked him for a 4-pack. And I think a 4-pack, he said, was like 14 bucks. You know how it is with Pilsners. Most breweries now, they charge 12 to 14 bucks. Some crazy and charge like 15 to 16. But there's the first 4, and we'll get into the second 4, and then we'll get into the extras here. So be a lot of cleanup here after this. Hopefully. Don't want to be leaving stuff around. So, okay, I was like, what that's just extra wrapping. I was like, well, this one's not packed as well. I'll definitely reuse all of this bubble wrap, because you know how it is when you are, is this the other one? Yeah, this is the other one. So you know how it is when you pack beer mails. You got to make sure stuff survives. I've had people ask me like, oh, what's the best way to send beer mail? Just make sure it doesn't move, and make sure something, you know, it's in like a Ziploc bag or a big like garbage bag or something, because if you do have a beer explode on you, it's not great. So we have 11 beers here, and we'll just do something like this. Whatever, it's not a big deal. There you go. We got, I'll probably get a better pick for the thumbnail here at the end. Now these 2 beers, these are from where Joe works. So Joe used to be a BeerTuber, as I said. He became a professional brewer, and he's now at the Brotherton Brewing Company in New Jersey. And he likes to send off, I'm looking here, these beers, that's all smudge, I can't even read that, but he likes to send off these filled cans from his brewery. Sometimes they're underfills, whatever. And he just doesn't tell you what they are. It's a mystery beer. But here's the thing. You don't really know how to, at the end of it, like, understand what you're drinking, right? Because there's no label, there's nothing. So what he said to do, and there's something on the bottom here, I won't read that, but what he said to do is review it as a mystery / whodunit beer on my channel. And at the end of it, you know, whatever, pause the channel, or you know, do a jump cut, give him a text or a call and say, hey, this is what I'm drinking, what is it? And he'll tell me what beer it is, and then I can come back and say, hey, it's whatever. What I did tell him, though, is these 2 beers I would share with the FLX boys, and we do like a group mystery / whodunit beer on their channel, Wildcard Wednesday. We'll see if that happens. I'm thinking it might, but we'll see. So anyway, as you can see, those are all the beers except for this one right here. So he sent me 11, and this is Punkless Dunkel. Okay, so, you know, damn it, Joe. I thought I was done with pumpkin beers. You're going to see the last pumpkin review by the time you see it upcoming Saturday. So I guess I'm going to review another one. So this is cool, though. It's a dark wheat ale. So I believe this is a Dunkelweizen, German Dunkelweizen, with pumpkin and spices from Neshaminy Creek. They're out of Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Is that the actual? Yeah. No, Croydon, PA. So I take it back. This is not a Dunkelweizen. This is a Weizenbock because it's 8.8%. So I thought it was the coolest thing from Three Beards Brewing out of PA that was given to me by a friend of the channel, Justin. I was like, dude, pumpkin Weizenbock, coolest thing ever. Well, now I got another one. But it says Punkless Dunkel, but it is with pumpkin and spices. So that is really cool. So I guess I have one more pumpkin beer. Anyway, thank you so much, Joe. I totally appreciate it. I have no idea what way all of these are because I can't see, but let's just say whatever. It looks fine. I don't really care. Yeah, so you'll see reviews of the Pitter Patter, the Punkless Dunkel, and these 2 in the near future. I don't know exactly when. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you much about this other than this was canned on. Oh, this is actually, wow, these are old. So wow, this must have been out for a while. This should be fine. It's just it's canned on 6/1/22, and that is what, like 5.5 months ago. But regardless, a beer like this should hold up, and I can't wait to get into. So huge thanks to Joe for these beers, Mike. These 4 will be coming your way, good sir, in the near future. And yeah, not much more to say. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer mail unboxing. Until the next one, cheers.